Today on Making It in Manufacturing Spotlight Series, I'm joined by Dirk, the CEO of Pyramid Pharma Services.
Thanks.
No, thank you for joining us right at the end of day three. And before you're shooting off to go home, thank you for taking the time to meet.
Yeah, my pleasure.
How has the conference been?
A very, very productive show. I've got to say, we had a number of pre-scheduled meetings where there was also incredible walk-up traffic and really a very high quality of the conversation. So
yeah,
I'm very pleased with the show.
Yeah, I think everyone has sent feedback. It's the biggest and best, I think, in Europe.
Right.
Great. So if you can start by giving us a quick overview of the business and your role.
Absolutely. So Dirk, CEO at Pyramid Pharma Services. Started with the company almost 2 years ago now. In the industry since about 30 years. Started back at Rentschler Biotechnology in southern Germany. That's where the accent comes from as well. Then was able to join KBI Biopharma, relocated to the US and helped to build and operate KBI, drug substance CDMO. Spent some time back in Europe at Sandoz and Novartis. Was also sitting on the other side of the table and actually was responsible for outsourcing, which is great because walking in the shoes of our clients now, it gives a whole different perspective. Came back to the US and last couple of years before joining Pyramid, I was with Millipore Sigma and ran the Life Sciences Services division.
Yeah, amazing. And Pyramid Pharma Services, what are your key?
Yeah, the key data, it's really interesting because the company has been around since 37 years. So it was founded in 1988, but a lot of people have never heard about us up until maybe a year-ish ago or so. And that is because the company was founder operated and the founder has grown the business very organically over time, slowly and steadily, but very successfully. And he never had to do any marketing or any sales because he was just delivering on those commitments. And he had a lot of return customers and referral business. And that led to the growth of the business, even without a big fancy booth and big sales teams. Founder retired just over a year ago. And I'm the first CEO to come in from the outside and help take the company to the next level.
No, amazing. And what attracted you to the business?
So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, I feel like, because again, a business that has been around for over 3 decades, that has been growing on such a strong foundation, incredible quality track record, 15 successful FDA inspections, and also how the business has evolved and the breadth of services. So we're a drug product, fill finish CDMO, right? We offer everything from liquid vials, lyophilized vials, pre-filled syringes, cartridges, auto-injector assembly, labeling, and packaging. So an incredible scope along the value chain. And all of this from the clinical side all the way to commercialization and long-term reliable commercial supply. So it's just a very, very broad and comprehensive portfolio with a long-standing, very successful track record. And being able to take such a wonderful organization and build on that legacy and then take it to the next level with the additional funding and growing the team, growing the capabilities even further is just a wonderful opportunity.
No, amazing. I think you touched on it there in terms of additional funding. I know that you've recently doubled the capacity, I think, of your full finish capabilities, which is really exciting. And what were the key drivers behind that decision?
Right. So strategically, the way we are growing is based on what our clients' demands is, right? So we really partner up with our clients long-term. We're trying to understand what are their current needs, but also what are their needs for tomorrow, right? So where are they evolving over time? And that's really how the entire business has been growing organically over so many years. It started as an analytical contract services company, then branched out into formulation development, lyocycle development, process development, GMP manufacturing 25 years ago, and then broadened the scope from there. And with that, obviously, comes the scale question, right? Initial portfolio was clinical manufacturing. Then the first commercial approvals occurred about 10 years ago. And with that commercial approval, we very much follow the strategy of partnering with our clients in the long run. So a lot of clients got approval initially for maybe an orphan drug indication, had smaller volumes and fewer batches, but those products are growing in the marketplace. And that was ultimately what triggered the investment into a large-scale, high-speed fill line in order to continue to support the growth of our customers.
Yeah. I think obviously that has a huge impact positively on the customer, but also most importantly the patients. So I think having that model,
Absolutely.
focused around the customer leads to
Exactly. We see ourselves as an enabler for our customers to bring those drugs into the clinic and ultimately to the market. So we see ourselves as an integral part of their supply chain strategy now.
Sure. And with quick growth, there's often challenges that come with that. I don't know if you could highlight any challenges that came through in that project.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty of challenges. And anybody who would say something different is like, I want to meet that person. No, with all kidding. As you mentioned, right, growth can always be painful. So there's always challenges as you grow an organization, as you have influx of new people, operational stability, for example. You have a set number of team members. They know their processes, they know their SOPs, they know their equipment. You have seamless execution. Now you start growing and you hire additional teams and team members, and suddenly that batch record that worked for the last 5 years with an experienced team might not work so well anymore with somebody who reads it for the first time, right? So you can dilute some of the expertise and experience that you have within the team in that phase of growth. And I think we've all seen that in different settings. The beauty here in our case is I have been very fortunate to hire an incredible team of leaders, not just my direct reports, but also in director roles and manager roles throughout the different functions of the business. A lot of the folks that have built businesses like this before and went through that growing phase 1, 2, 3 times before. And that is incredibly helpful in terms of being able to predict where are the risks in this, right? How do we proactively maintain a good culture, right? You don't let it happen. You actually intentionally build a culture. You build these guardrails. You build more robust processes before they break.
That's the key part.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of businesses that grow too quick and they don't have the correct processes in place. And you do double the amount of work.
Right.
Anyway, sometimes you end up losing good people because you just weren't ready for them to come in, and you don't create that environment that would allow them to excel.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think definitely sounds like you've grown in the correct way, got the correct people. I think the key thing is the right people in the right seats.
Absolutely, 100%.
That allows that.
That is the magic bullet. Like that's the only thing that's going to make you successful in this.